Map pointing for 10th standard ICSE board. Today we are going to do major rivers of India. Now in this, according to the syllabus, we have Indus River, Ravi River, Bias, Chenab, Jhelum, Satluj, Ganga, Yamuna, Ghagra, Gomti, Gandak, Kosi, Chambal, Betwa, Son, Damodar, Brahmaputra, Narmada, Tapi or Tapti, Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri and Tungabhadra. First we are going to do River Indus and its tributaries. River Indus and its tributaries are Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi, Satluj and River Bias. Over here I'm going to show you. You have to start from Tibet, cross this area of Indian border, enter into India, proceed towards the northwest, enter Pakistan, divide it into the distributaries. One is entering into Rann of Kutch, another one towards Arabian Sea. Next we are going to do Chenab. Over here, whichever color I have used, that only I will use over here. That is the from the beginning up, it is the third one. Chenab is starting in the Indian state, that is Kashmir, entering into Pakistan, and up to here you have to mark. That is Chenab. Next one is coming Jhelum. Jhelum color. Now over here Jhelum is one V over here, and then it is going up, meandering and entering, passing through the border of Pakistan and India and entering into Pakistan, joining over here the confluence of Chenab and Jhelum is over here, and then Jhelum is proceeding towards the south until unless it is joining with the other river, that is Ravi. Now let us mark Ravi. To the southern part of Jammu Kashmir, and then entering into Pakistan, and then joining with Jhelum and proceeding towards the south to meet with Satluj. Satluj is starting from Tibet, entering India, crossing the southern part of northern India, that is Himachal Pradesh and Punjab, entering over here in Pakistan, going to the long way, joining with Ravi and again proceeding towards the south to join with Indus. Now there is a small river over here, that is River Bias. Let us draw River Bias. Now over here, it is really confusing to understand this particular area. Actually, Indus is one side and Bias over here is little bit down of that. Look at it how I am drawing, and join with Satluj. Now we are going to draw or mark the South Indian rivers. That is first Narmada. Here over here, Narmada river, that is the longest west flowing river in India, passing through the or draining through the rift valley between Vindhyas and Satpuras. Next is coming Godavari. That is the largest river in South India, and it is known as Ganga of South India. Here this it is having delta, both the sides you have to color or mark. Next we are having Tungabhadra. Tungabhadra is tributary of Krishna. So whenever you are asked to mark Tungabhadra, till here, you can see how much I have drawn. Till here you have to mark Tungabhadra. Over here I have shown you how Tungabhadra is drawn, and same way you have to draw it. Next one is coming River Krishna. That is the main river in which Tungabhadra has joined. That is Krishna. After Godavari, Krishna is one of the major river in South India. Next is coming Mahanadi, one major river that is flowing through Orissa and draining into Bay of Bengal. Next is coming river Kaveri, that is the one of the most fertile soil it is having in Tamil Nadu. This river Kaveri, and let us draw river Tapi. That is also west flowing river, nearly parallel to river Narmada, flowing towards the west and draining into Gulf of Khambat. Now let us mark the Ganga and its tributaries. Ganga, that is the most important river in India, starting from glaciers, that is Gangotri Glacier in Uttarakhand, and that is also located in northern part ranges of Himalayas, flowing towards the east, joining with Yamuna and its tributaries, major tributaries, flowing towards the east and near Bangladesh border. It is again dividing into two distributaries. One is in India, that is Hooghly. Another one is named as Padma and draining through Bangladesh, entering into Bangladesh. Is the largest delta in the world. After Ganga, we are going to do Gandak. As it is the same color, so for your understanding, I am doing the same thing, same color, Gandak over here and joining with Ganga at this point. Next is coming After Ganga, we are getting this one, Kosi. This looks like number 7. This is the river Kosi, number 7, flowing through Nepal, entering Bihar, joining with Ganga. Next one is coming Son. Son, this particular part, that is the left hand side part, you have to join and draw and join with Ganga. Here, this other river you cannot mark, that is river Rihand. Next one is coming over here, Ghagra. Actually, Ghagra is the river which has formed with the junction of two other rivers. So you have to mark those two other rivers and flow towards the south, join with Ganga. Next one is coming Brahmaputra. Brahmaputra is starting in Tibet, flowing eastwards, entering into India through Georges, through Arunachal Pradesh and Assam, and then entering into Bangladesh and joining with the distributary of Ganga, that is Padma. So whenever you are asked to mark Brahmaputra, you will show the whole length of the river, but your marking should be inside India, right outside, but marking should be pointing towards India, because over here in Tibet it is known as Sangpo, or in Bangladesh it is known as Meghna. Next one is coming river Gomti, that is just eastern side of river Ganga. Gomti is flowing. Actually, it is flowing to Lucknow also and joining with Ganga. Other river is Betwa. Betwa is the river which is the tributary of Yamuna, not Ganga. And if you are asked to mark Betwa, up to here you have to mark. You cannot mark the other length of river Yamuna. Next one is coming river Chambal. River Chambal is west of Betwa and joining with river Yamuna. Next is river Damodar. Damodar is the river which has been found by joining of many rivers like Maithan, uh, then other small river Konar and all. But here you have to draw both of it, and then you have to join with Hooghly, that is the other distributary of Ganga. Next one is coming for Yamuna. Yamuna is the main uh, tributary of Ganga. So Yamuna's length is from Yamunetri, that is the source. From there you draw it, join with this first tributary, that is Chambal, then second tributary Betwa, and then the main river, that is Ganga. And this is the junction of Ganga Yamuna, known as Prayagraj or Allahabad. Whenever you are marking, to remember, first is coming Kosi of Ganga's river. Now this is south flowing river. Towards the southern side it is flowing and joining Ganga over here, and towards the north this zone is flowing. Only river which is flowing from the south and joining Ganga towards the north, that is Son. So it is easy to remember. To remember the tributary of Yamuna. B, B for Betwa, and C for Chambal. And now, to remember all these ones, these tributaries, first is Kosi K, then you will go G, A, G, O, then G, H, A, and G, O. Again, it is coming to Ganga. How will you remember? Kosi finish, and then Ga, Gandak, then Gha, Ghagra, and then Go, Gomti, and then Ganga, Ga, Gha, and Go. Alphabetical order you can remember. And the easternmost part, that is Brahmaputra, already you all know till where you have to join. All the best.